I'm Fred Entwistle. My wife Carol and I have been members here at Shepherd for quite a few years. We moved to Afton in end of 1978 and found Shepherd the year after that. So to tell you my story, I guess, about giving, I have to start by saying I'm not by nature a generous or a giving person. When I married Carol, I knew from the start that she was a very generous person. That was one of the things that I really loved about her. And it was a great thing, except come stewardship time and when we were filling out the pledge card for Shepherd. Then I always tried to make sure she really didn't know how much we had in savings, because my great fear was she would say, well, why don't we just give them that? And then I was reading the verses in Matthew where Jesus gets into the boat with the disciples and they're sailing across the Sea of Galilee, and a storm comes up, and it says it's a furious storm with waves sweeping over the boat, and Jesus is sleeping. The disciples are terrified, and they go to him and wake him up and say, Lord, save us, we're going to drown. And Jesus replies, oh, you of little faith, why are you so afraid? And then he gets up and he calms the storm, and everything's good. And of course, it's a familiar verse, and I'd always thought that Jesus' response seemed a little harsh on the disciples. What Jesus was saying is that with God, you're always safe. Even if the boat sinks, you're safe. Even if you drown, you're safe. You can never have enough money that you're really safe. That only comes from God. That really took away that fear that I had always had about not having enough. Realizing that what I was taking on myself as a burden and a responsibility wasn't really mine, that I could pass that off to God, that he was going to take care of me, he was going to take care of my family. That was something I had burdened myself with. To be free of that was a great thing, and then the generosity just came with that. Shepherd is a place where the Spirit of God was clearly present. You could see that in the lives of people here, how lives changed, and that has happened consistently, and we just wanted to be a part of that. I think the only way that our giving makes any sense at all is because of the love we have for Christ. It just doesn't make a lot of sense in some ways to give the way we do. But I think knowing Jesus and what he has done makes it a very obvious thing to do. I guess it's just how you see life is different.